Beauty, and today we will be jumping on a trend. We will be jumping on the trend, the TikTok trend. So basically, why am I aggressively chewing this gum? Hold up. So basically, there's been this trend or whatever going around on YouTube where we do your makeup, your full makeup routine, but only using TikTok hacks. So that's what we're finna do. So most of these hacks, I mean, like, this is a trend on YouTube, so most of these hacks y'all might have already seen. But yeah, I'll make sure to include the videos in case you haven't seen them. Yeah, and some of the videos that I do have are not from the original creator. If I do happen to know the original creator, I will make sure to credit them in the description or on the screen, wherever I end up putting it. So basically, I have a bare face, no primer, no moisturizer. Like, it's freshly washed, and this is what my skin is looking like. I hope whatever I do today doesn't mess up my skin even more, because she's low-key, she's angry. She's mad at me. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is brows, because that's the first thing I do in my routine anyway, so I figured it'll be better just to do it under foundation, no primer, all that. That's what I usually do, so that's what I'm finna do. And here goes the clip.
My hack for perfect eyebrows. Take your concealer. It's going to seem crazy, but do this. To each eyebrow. Side note, you don't want a concealer that's lighter than your skin tone. Make sure it's your skin tone. Take a sponge and blend it out completely. Don't set it, don't do anything, just fill in your brows over top of this. I'm using a brow pencil. Anastasia Brow is in soft brown. And I literally just take the pencil and just fill them in normally. Flat brush with that concealer again and clean them up. So here are the brows. I do this little hack because, as you can tell, they don't look carved out and harsh. They seamlessly blend into your skin, looking more natural and like your normal brows. And your eyebrow product sticks better and lasts longer.
Basically, she just takes, like she said, a skin tone concealer, and she just go over her brows. I don't know how I feel about this, but honey. She said she blended that out with a beauty blender. First of all, let's talk about how I look eyebrowless. Not a good look for me. Okay, so it's all blended out. I feel like my eyebrows are still like really covered up, but we're gonna see how it looks. I'm not gonna doubt it. I'm not gonna judge it before I get finished. She uses Anastasia, but I'm just gonna use my basic brow pencil, which I use the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I'm just gonna use that because that's what I use in my regular routine. No need to change it. Okay, and then she says that you just carve them out again, like you would usually. So I'm gonna do that. Here are finished brows. Actually, I think this tip would be really good if you were wearing like no foundation, actually, because the way it like seamlessly blends into your skin is like really nice. Like, you don't really get it doesn't really look like your eyebrows are filled in, and you don't have the harsh line from the concealer. So I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10 because I do like how, like, I feel like I might do this in my routine now. Like, I like how it's very natural brow, like how she said, and it's very seamless. Like, that's nice. So 10 out of 10 for me. And now it's time to move on to the next step. Okay, so the next step has to do with like getting your skin ready for foundation.
If you wear makeup, watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first. Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face. Not too much. Then take some setting spray. It could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one. After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first. Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing your fucking makeup is gonna look. And it's gonna stay on 24/7, and it's not gonna crease. It's a technique that's probably still used by so many other people.
Okay, so the first step is to moisturize your skin, which I told you guys I haven't done yet. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna take a little bit because I actually have moisturizing my skin, believe it or not, actually makes my skin break out, which is the weirdest thing, but it does. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. and from this point on, it says set your whole face. And it just says lightly dab. And it just says a little bit of powder, even though that girl low-key looked like, on the video, she low-key looked like she used a lot, but. Okay, and then I think it says, set your face. It says take some setting spray. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. And it just says spray that, and then it says wait for that to dry and then prime your face, I believe. So we actually won't know how successful this is until we put on our foundation, I guess. So I'm just gonna use, for my primer, I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. primer, the mineral infused one. Honestly, I don't really wear makeup, so this is not really gonna be, even if it does like make your makeup last so much longer and stuff, I don't really wear makeup, so this tip is not gonna be really, I'm not gonna probably use this, do all this most of the time that I do my makeup, but I'll still rate it from right here. So looking at my skin, it's giving regular skin without foundation. I don't really know. I'm not really seeing a difference without foundation. So I'm not gonna say anything about it because I don't know if it's actually working. But for foundation, we're gonna go to our foundation hack.
Foundation powder mix. Okay, so I don't know if I did that right, but this is what I ended up with.
Mixing up your foundation and your powder. So if we didn't think we powdered enough with our skin prep, we're gonna repowder again. And it looks like she just kind of mixed it on the back of her hand, which is what I think I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna use the Fit Me Maybelline foundation in the shade I Have Latte. Okay, so I took about this much foundation. Powder, I'm using the Stay Matte Rimmel London powder in the shade 21 Nude. Okay, so this is what we have going on. Just a little bit of powder and a little bit of foundation. It doesn't look thicker. Maybe I didn't put enough. Okay, so I just put a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like my forehead is looking a little bit light on camera, but I don't really know if it necessarily looks light like that in real life, because it doesn't really look like that, but I don't know. Okay, so that's foundation. It didn't really look like it's doing nothing. So I'm going to give that one a 7 out of 10 for the simple fact that it seems very unnecessary. So now we're going to move on to concealer, contour, blush, all that.
Take a tissue paper and you're literally going to like in half like that because it's like two pieces. You take your beauty sponge, put it in here, go across like this with all your foundation. It's going to take the excess off and make it look like actual skin.
Okay, so she says this is going to make us look like actual skin. So I'm going to go get a tissue and cover my beauty blender because I don't have those little things either. And we're going to see if it's giving actual skin. And I'll do this throughout, like when I do my cream contour and my concealer. Because we're going to work with what we got. So now we're going to go on to concealer. And for concealer, this is like a pro makeup artist, so I'm going to see what
Do you do your concealer like this and you find it's dragging your face down? Let me show you how to help with that. The reason I'm not a fan of the triangle shape under the eye is because it emphasizes the lowest point of the cheek way too much, in my opinion. So I'm going to show you my preferred method, and also the benefit of this one is that it lifts the face. This is a shape I want you to try. The reason I take it onto the side of the nose is that it gives the nose a natural contour. So I'm going to blend this out and show you the difference. So as you can see, there is a clear difference. This eye is much more lifted and the highlight isn't on the main focal point of the cheek. Whereas this one here, while yes, everything's covered and everything, the highlight is right here. There is a lot of product sitting right on the cheek as opposed to under the eye and lifting the face. Try this out and let me know how you go.
This has been going around TikTok for a little bit now. I'm not sure if he's the originator of it, who brought it to TikTok or whatever. And we're gonna blend this out with our beauty blender. Okay, so we're all blended out, and I would say it did lift my face, but I am not loving the lift. If like I maybe need to take it down a notch. I feel like it lifted a little too much. I don't like how it makes my eyes look. I feel like my eyes look uneven because I must have did my lines uneven, I guess. On a 8 out of 10. And now it's time to move on to our hack for our contour and blush. And she did concealer in the video, but she used the same hack that he did, so we're just gonna skip past that part, obviously. Okay, so as you can see, I'm gonna finish out the way she did her concealer. So I'm going to do it the mouth thing that she did in the nose. So she did around her nose like that. Dude, kind of like a clown. And she also puts it all on at the same time, so I'm also gonna do that. She seems to put it like this on her face. That may be a little bit too much, but if we use our other hack, to take it off like skin or whatever she calls it, we can probably fix it. She uses a peach blush, and I'm gonna use a peach blush. I know a lot of people are using like a lipstick, red lipstick for a blush, so we're also gonna dip and dabble into that. I'm gonna do the lipstick trend, I guess, with the peach blush. Okay, so now we have that on there, and we can finish out with our contour. She uses a hugging brush to blend out her concealer, so that's what we're gonna do. And she doesn't contour her nose, which is fine because we got that natural contour of the nose when we did the concealer hack. Very much looking stupid. We're gonna see if we can fix it using the beauty blender paper towel hack thing. So I've taken off a lot of it with this hack, and I do think it does look better, but it still looks stupid. I don't like this. That hack is gonna get a 3 out of 10. I don't know if my blended it bad or whatever. I don't like the way this is contouring my face. Like, I feel like I look stupid now. So, not a fan of this one. And last but not least would be like an eye look, which we have a hack for using a eyelash curler. Which this is something that I've actually never seen before, so I'm really curious. My eyelash curler right here. Okay, it does work. I think I made my line a little bit too thick. Yes, I'm really actually 10 out of 10 on this. This is very nice. Okay, now we have the other eye done. And last but not least, we're just gonna do a lip hack that it's not really a hack, but it just became really popular because of TikTok, is the lining your lips and then putting a clear gloss. And I actually really don't like the way this looks on me too much. We're finished with this look. First of all, I forgot to rate the eye curler hack. Eye curler hack is a 10 out of 10. I really like that. It's very helpful. Some of these hacks were helpful, some of them were not. Some of them I will be putting in my routine. Like, I would definitely be using the eyebrow hack. I really like it. This is how the look looks. I feel like it looks a little bit weird, and I definitely don't think I would wear this out of the house. It's a little too dark for the contour for me, and not enough blush. But I definitely will be, like I said, incorporating some of these into my regular everyday routine. If you guys want to see me try anything else, any other hacks, any other routines, just let me know below, and I definitely will try them out for you. I'll see you guys next week. Alijah out.